Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we took care of a few odds and ends that needed to get done. We made, or set up production for sniper turrets for our new defensive walls. We created a manufacturing process for cliff explosives, so that we can clear cliffs, or that our construction bots can clear cliffs. And we created a production line for repair packs so that our construction bots can repair things that get damaged as needed. So that's all done, and we're ready to move on to the next thing. And the next thing, well, the kind of medium range goal is to get a new ore processor built and get it fed with all of the ores and then create the widest, a full array of ores so that we can get our tungsten, our titanium, our cobalt, our uranium, that kind of stuff that we can't get from the current purifier. And there isn't enough room where the current purifier is located to expand it to accommodate those things. So, because there's like 2 additional processing steps that would need to be added to this whole system to make that work. So, that's kind of where we're at. Now, first thing we're going to want to do in the effort to get that built is we need to manufacture the various facilities, the various machinery that is going to need to assemble that purifier. And what we're going to need is, ore crushers. Top-end ore crushers would be nice. Ore sorting facilities, flotation cells, leaching plants, and ore refineries. Now, we are currently manufacturing ore crushers. I think it's ore crusher 2s. Or is it? Yeah, ore crusher 2s. We're not making 3s yet. I don't think we're making 3s. If we were making 3s, they would be in the logistics network somewhere. So, no. We're not making 3s. We can make 3s. It's aluminum plates, brass gear wheels, and ore crusher 2s, which we do have. So that wouldn't be a big issue to set up. And we are making flotation cell 1s, I believe. Yes, flotation cell 1s are here. So we'll want to at least get 2s. We'll need to get leaching plants made, aluminum plate, concrete bricks, electronic circuit boards, brass pipes. Again, not a big problem. We got all of that available in various locations. The big issue right now is going to be this one. The ore refineries. Because while we are now making electronic logic boards, this needs titanium plate. And we don't have titanium plate. So we're going to need to get some titanium. Now, if we're going to get some titanium, that means that we're going to be able to make leaching plant 2s. Flotation cell 3s. And or sorting facility 4s. We should be able to make all of those if we are making titanium. So we should be able to get all of these assembled. So, that's going to be a plan. Well, we also need reinforced concrete brick. That should be possible. Reinforced concrete brick. We need stone brick, liquid concrete, and steel plate. Fair enough. I think we could do that. Where were we making concrete bricks? That was down here, I think. Yes? Yes. We have stone bricks and liquid concrete. So basically we have these things. We would just need to bring steel in. Shouldn't be too hard. All right. Because again, we don't need tons of it. We don't need to like mass produce it. We just need to have a supply of it that's... Oh, I don't want to be using this. It's available to make some of these at a relatively decent pace. Gotta get down there. So I think we can use the logistics bots to move that stuff around rather than trying to set up like a whole, rail mass transit or transport of that. Figure out how to get through here without smashing things. Now, off screen, I have been doing some work, which I will show here in a minute. As soon as I figure out where it is that I'm going. We can also talk about the logistics bots as well. So we can do some things there. Alright. So, off screen, I have been letting things run, and I have got our brand new defense perimeters complete. The north, anyway. So, this wall is all built. It's just a matter of just laying it in and just waiting for the bots to just build it. This wall's all built. We've got that wall built, and with the roboports connecting everything, and then this wall over here is all constructed. So this whole area here in the north is now secure, and we can take advantage of it. And we also now have some space between this old defense perimeter here and the new one here. Don't know what we might do in there, but we have that space. So we turn this off, get a little bit better sense of where the new perimeters are, and how much room we now have to work. So that's good. All right, so over here, we are going to need a requester chest. We're basically going to do this, but for reinforced concrete brick. We don't need that. Alright, and then we will need steel. Pick up and drop off. Logistic request for steel plates. 2,000? Sure. Why not? Alright, now, one thing I realized is that there's a filter in here to turn on worker bots. So we can see where the worker bots are. The white ones, the white squares are logistic bots. They should be moving. Those guys are bringing me deliveries. Alright. And that should work. We'll need a passive provider. Okay, so that'll get our reinforced concrete brick. Now, is that the first delivery of steel? Yes, it is. Not very much steel. Still playing logistic bots. So, the other thing that I was mentioning is that we can actually make construction bot 2s and logistic bot 2s. And the robot brains require the same ingredients for both of those. So we could just upgrade the current robot brains that we're making to robot brain 2s. And then we would just need to set up to make the flying robot frame 2s, the construction robot tool 2s, the logistic robot tool 2s. So that's probably something that's also going to be in the plans here. Get that all set up so that we can start adding faster bots to the system. In fact, we probably don't even need these ones anymore. So you don't use the ones to upgrade them to 2s. Strange. But there it is. So I'll have to decide how I want to handle that. If I want to just dispose of those and then set it up for the new ones, or what? Okay, so now the next thing we need to start figuring out is titanium. Now, the only way that we currently have to make titanium is by this process. Sapphire crystals, crucinium crystals, rubite crystals. No, we don't have crystals. We're just doing chunks. So no, we can't use that process. So yeah, the only way is going to be using the processing of mineral sludge into zinc ore and titanium. Require crystallizer 2s. Can I make crystallizer 2s? I can, in fact, make crystallizer 2s. Alright. Alright, reinforced concrete brick is starting to collect. Okay, so back to this. So we would need mineral sludge. Now, I would like to use ceramic filters if possible. Maybe we would use because we just would need some alumina. And purified water. Clean the spent filters, make a good one, and then send it back. I need some alumina, which we have. We should have some of that I can make a few of them by hand. Now, thermal water is a way to get this. Oh, I set this up as filtering thermal water. You have a source of thermal water now, but that's not the way I want to do it. That's a finite resource. We need slurry ceramic filtering is what we want. Right, so we'll need some slag slurry. And we can get that by either, we get that from processing slag. Okay. Let me actually... Titanium tetrachloride, no. Processed titanium. Yes. Titanium pellets, yes. And that goes into titanium ingots. Titanium powder. I don't think we need that. Molten titanium. And then titanium. We can't do sheet coils yet. No. We can do just titanium plates. Alright. Blast furnace 4. I make 3s. Blast furnace 4 needs titanium. Like, how are you supposed to... How are you supposed to make titanium? If you need titanium to make titanium. Hold on a second. Alright, let me just start over from the beginning. Let's actually start from titanium plate. Okay. Let's work this way. Molten titanium. An induction furnace 3, we can do an induction furnace 3. Titanium ingots. Ah, that's using a process that we don't have. Right, okay. Titanium sponge. Okay, titanium sponge comes from titanium tetrachloride. Titanium tetrachloride. That. Here we go. Now we're making more sense. Then we need mineral sludge. Right. Slag slurry, and we're going to need to clean the filters. I can make twos. Twos. I can do twos. We can do twos. Alright. There we go. That's the proper process. Now, let's say I just wanted to make 1 per second. How big of a facility is this going to be? Not very. That's quite doable. Quite doable. All right. Well, I guess first things first is going to be we need to get some alumina to make some filters. And we need to start processing our slag into sludge. Start getting that crystallized out into and the titanium ore. So alumina is part of our aluminum refining process. Actually, let's do this. Let's bring the truck down here, because this is where we're going to be trying to do this, I think. Because this is where we're going to have access to crushed stone. Bingo. And slag. Which is being sent. Where is that slag being sent? Ah, it's being used to make concrete. Okay, not a problem. Oh, that's the wrong way, I think. Yeah. There goes all that steel. Up inaccessible from current location. Oh, right. No, we had that right the first time. Had that right the first time. Is there anything that we can dispose of? Yeah, probably. Don't need that. We can probably just go ahead and store the gun turret, the sniper turret, and the flamethrower turret as well. And the reinforced concrete stuff. That transport belt. Those boxes. All get stored. Yeah, so I put alumina in a box because I knew that I would be needing it eventually. Alright. So, I need to make some ceramic filters. We'll go ahead and... probably don't need 100 of them. But we'll make 100 of them. Alright. So, first thing we need to do, we're going to need to take our slag and we're going to need to dissolve it with sulfuric acid. Now, easier said than done. Do we have sulfuric acid? We do, in fact, have sulfuric acid sitting right there. Well, that'll actually be easier than I anticipated. I thought I was going to have to figure out how I was going to bring that over. But it's already sitting there, so that's good. So we need 4 liquefier 2s, which we should have in the truck. Speaking of stuff in the truck, we can put some of this away. We're not going to be using that stuff for a little bit. Alright, so let's set up here. Alright, you guys are making slag slurry. And we are going to connect into that pipe right there. Alright, now we just need to get the slag, which simple enough. we're gonna have to come through here. Yes. Well, that's gonna be somewhat difficult. It's right in the way. Should be able to make that work. And I should have a tank. I can dump that in somewhere. Yes. Okay, and then we are going to need 4 filtration units. Filtration unit 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna need 10 crystallizers. Okay. This is gonna take us 3 assembly machine 2s to be able to clean the ceramic filters. Okay then. Now we need some purified water. There is purified water sitting right in these pipes. Thing is, we're probably consuming almost all of it. What we could do is something similar to this, where we make steam and then we condense the steam, make purified water. Like, how much are we talking? 178.6 per second. Okay. If we were to make steam, and a boiler, for example, we would need 6 boilers. What if we were to make steam from a heat exchanger? It'd be the hotter heat exchanger. Or just a straight up boiler. We would need 6 boilers. Okay. 6 boilers, 4 cooling towers. Um... yeah, because we would also need purified water for the filtration units. And those produce sulfuric wastewater, which we can put into the sulfuric wastewater system we already have. Okay. Alright. But I think we are out of time for this episode, so we'll go ahead and we'll work on that next episode. We'll get some titanium ore starting to crystallize out, and then we'll see how we're going to get that processed. Alright, but for now, we shall stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.